you can come out. There's only me here, and I'm certainly no threat. Unless you consider a blind girl in a kimono threatening. Then, by all means, remain tucked away. Where is it? I know the maid put it in here somewhere, but... How did I know you were in here? You're really asking me that. I'm blind, not deaf. You're in the left wing of the manor, thief. Only those that live in the left wing and those that wait on them come here. I know the weight and sound of every footfall that arrives on this floor. And you've been terribly quiet. Almost as if you don't want to be found. How do I know you're a thief? Really? Who would wander around and rifle through things as cautiously as you? And no maids, no guards to be seen, which is a curious thing itself. You've timed your arrival just right, except for my untimely entrance. But, as we've already established, I'm no threat. That leads me to believe that you're here on less than savory business. And that helps narrow down exactly who you could be by quite a bit. Perhaps an assassin. But you're in the wrong area of the house to be assassinating someone. No one of true importance comes up to the left wing. Oh, no. Things are brought down from the left wing, plucked from here like trinkets off the top shelf. In fact, the left wing is fairly well kept secret, and if you're here, you must know that prized things are tucked away here. And so it brings me back to my original assumption. You're a thief. And you're rather patient, especially listening to my monologue. Honestly, I just came in here to find my comb. This chamber's a part of my room set. I couldn't care less what you take otherwise, as long as you keep your hands off of me and the bird menagerie I keep in the next room over. How do I know where you were if I'm blind? Look, I don't know if you truly comprehend where you are, or what you're getting yourself into. But the left wing is reserved for things of importance, value. I live here. I am a nightingale. What do you mean by what? I'm a... Are you really this dense? I suppose so. Dense and full of time to spare for a thief. Interesting. If you have the time, thief, I have the time to explain. A nightingale is a unique form of seer. Someone who can peer into the future. Prophet, clairvoyant. A fortune teller. Yes, You could also call it that. The reason for the unique name, Nightingale, is just a term coined for our particular brand of creation. We live in the dark our whole lives after we are inducted. I guess someone wanted to match the gilded cage with the bird. I don't mean to confuse. You see, I do have a mother and a father. I was born just like any other person. But when I was younger, I showed magical potential. A certain kind. Unfortunately, those with magical abilities are highly sought after. Especially if they don't have a master tying them into a pact. I had no master, no pact to protect me from outside magic, and I was lured away from my parents. I was then mage marked, which means that I was put under the sway of a certain mage under certain magical conditions, and then I was placed into a ritual. In this particular ritual, after they confirmed my divination powers were my strongest suit, they ripped the weave of magic from the rest of my body, and they then centralized it in my eyes. The process blinded me, as it does to everyone. But I now have the ability to see and discern certain patterns of events in the web of fate, such as your coming into this room no more than 15 minutes ago. There were very few outcomes that differed dramatically in my meeting you, and it amuses me that someone would have the gall to break into the manor and attempt to steal valuables from one of the highest ranking clans in the kingdom. I may have been hiding what I was in the beginning, speaking with you, spilling half-truths, but I was not lying when I told you to take what you would like and go. I only want my comb. You can take whatever your fingers fall upon, and I'll not raise the alarm. In fact, should you choose to return, I would be more than willing to help you in your comings and goings. Think of it as my own unique form of compensation for giving my captors such a difficult time. Up until now, you were under the assumption I was here of my own volition. You would be wrong. I live in the left wing. I have value, but not as a person. As I said before, things in the left wing are like trinkets on a high shelf, taken down when needed, and then placed right back up and out of sight. In all my years of living here, you are the 17th person I've officially met, not including the maids and minor staff. I am just as captive as the birds I keep in the menagerie. And you are a unique individual that has thrown a wrench into the everyday hustle and bustle of my existence. I wonder what else you could do, given the right information. But If I am good at all at what I do, I can tell you that you shouldn't delay here much longer. Avoid stairs, and don't go near the koi ponds on your way off the grounds. Trust me on that. I need to return to my other rooms. I believe I'll be summoned soon. Farewell, thief. And do come calling again.